What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another LEGO YouTube video. Today we're going through a haul I bought from my brother. I paid $75 for everything inside of this lot, so let's just dig through it and see what we can find inside of here. This is most of the sets for my brother's LEGO collection, and the first set we see is a partially disassembled Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter, and then we can also see the Brainiac Attack set from 2015, which is definitely one of the highlights here. It's missing a few pieces, but I'm going to try and find those and complete it. We also have what looks to be Boba Fett's Starship from 2021, mostly intact, though missing a few pieces. And then we also have a Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, which I was really hoping to get, as the one I have is heavily scratched, so it'll be nice to have a replacement for that. And then another set inside of here, one of the main ones I did want was Boba Fett's Throne Room from 2022. This one does have a bit more battle damage though, so I'll definitely have to repair this in this video, but I'm very excited. At least the throne is semi-intact, and here we can see just how disassembled it is. It is terrible, so we'll definitely have our work cut out for us in this video. And then I went ahead and found the other wing for Boba Fett's Starship, so now it is mostly intact. I don't know if I'll display it or not though, but we also have a microfighter of the Millennium Falcon, so I think that's a cool find, and I'll definitely display with the ECS Falcon. We had this Avengers Infinity War set from 2018. I believe it's like the Corvis GL set. And then another main reason why I bought this haul are the minifigures. There are a ton of minifigures inside of this haul, which is really what made this haul actually worth it. In my opinion, we have the minifigures from some of them from the Razor Crest, some from Boba Fett's Palace. We also have an entire set of the Bad Batch minifigures who have gotten quite valuable recently, and then we've also got a CMF Dragon, as well as the other figures from Boba Fett's Palace. We've got Bulio and some sequel minifigures as well, which is nice to have in the collection. And then finally, we have the pieces to Iron Man Mark 50, as well as the Infinity War Falcon minifigure, Infinity War Captain America, as well as Shuri and Black Panther. And we also have Corvis GL and, not Ebony Maw, Proxima Midnight. And then we have a few other Marvel characters in there too, so lots of cool minifigures to add to the collection. They definitely made this haul worthwhile, in my opinion, and the sets were also a nice added bonus to it. So let's go ahead and try and reconstruct Boba Fett's Palace. Now, this is definitely going to be kind of time consuming, but I guess here we go. Let's try and dig for the rest of the pieces here, so I'm sure there are definitely more here, but now we have finished Boba Fett's Throne Room, and I really like this set, though I feel like it does not compare at all to the 2012 version, but it does still have some cool details here and there. I really like the play feature with the throne where you're able to extend it out a bit, and there's a play feature where you can launch Bib Fortuna off of the throne, and there's some cool sticker elements. There's a hidden compartment underneath it, and then it also lets you look at the back of the palace, which has a nice chicken kind of roaster here, and you can also slide open this panel too to get a better look at some more of those details here, including the little cooking fire. And then we also have the entrance to the palace, which does not look that great. In my opinion, there's another play feature where you can knock someone off the stairs. There's this rotating turret similar to the 2012 version, and you can also open the door, and you can stick out this eye, kind of similar to how you can with the 2012 version. The exterior of the palace does look really cool. I wish the tower was a bit taller though, but it is a very solid set. I believe it is now retired as of recording this video, but like I said earlier, I definitely prefer the 2012 version compared to this one. When you have them side by side, it just blows the new Boba Fett Palace out of the water, but it's still cool to have both variations of it, in my opinion, and I'll try and do a comparison video in the future. But now we have Mando's N1 Starfighter. We're going to try and piece this guy back together. Even though I already have it, I thought I'd piece it back together anyway, and I might give it back to my brother because he's too lazy to put it back together. And then we have also finalized the Boba Fett Starship too. There were a few other missing pieces that I had to piece together on it too. And then we've also got the Millennium Falcon microfighter. And another Star Wars set I want to build is Trouble on Tatooine. I think this will go great with my Mos Eisley display. So we've now finished this, a very small set, so it didn't take long to repair. We also have the 501st Battle Pack here. So this is a cool part of that Battle Pack that we got. And we have this Hydra tank from 2014, I believe, and a small 4+ snow speeder. I also finished up the Brainiac Attack set. I had some lightsaber pieces for the turrets, and then we have a few other deconstructed pieces here, which will eventually make up the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge. Another set I already have, but I figured I'd rebuild it anyway. I might give this one back to him as well. And now into the final set that I also was really eyeing for my LEGO collection. It's the Corvis GL Attack, and here it is all finished up. This one was kind of time consuming to piece back together. We've also got this like Outrider ship from Infinity War 2 that was part of the haul, so I think both of these will look really nice on the Avengers Endgame shelf. And this one is missing a few pieces, but it is like 90% complete. One thing I don't like are how terrible the stickers have been placed, so I'm going to show y'all a trick on how to fix kind of like ugly sticker placement. So you just peel it off with the like old sticker sheet, kind of like you do here. You can see you have to be very gentle with it, and then you're able to place them back on fairly easily with a brick separator. But here's the new kind of like renovated stickers. I guess they're much more straight and less crooked, which is great. We've also got this play feature with the door, which is pretty cool, and these turrets on the top here are also able to rotate around, which is a nice play feature. On the inside, the interior is very small, but there are a few details here and there. There's some computer monitors, which look really cool. There's also the seat that Vision can sit on, and what's cool about this is if you push this tile, you're supposed to like knock Vision out, kind of like he does in Infinity War to go into battle. We've also got this little razor blade here that shoots out, and it's a very solid set in my opinion. Very happy to have it in the LEGO collection. And here's kind of the entire haul that we have kind of reconstructed here. There were a few other sets, but they weren't really worth saving. It was a lot of LEGO City stuff that I don't really care about, so I just added that to my kind of bulk pieces. But there's a lot of cool sets in here. Definitely not the greatest haul and all, but concerning I paid like $75 for it, and I didn't have to do like any tax or shipping or anything because I was just buying it for my brother, I would say I did pretty well. So let's go ahead and place everything. First off, we have Boba Fett's palace, which is going on my Mandalorian display, and I really like this set posed with the minifigures. Definitely not as cool as the 2012 Jabba's palace, but still a solid set, and I think it really completes this Mandalorian shelf a lot, so I think I'm very proud of that placement. And then speaking of Mandalorian sets, let's go ahead and place Trouble on Tatooine in the Tatooine display that we have on my radiator. So I'm excited to kind of spice it up, add some more sets to it. And so here we have it on the outskirts. We've got the Mandalorian speeder as well as the Tusken Raider hut and the Jawa. So I like how that looks. And then let's go ahead and move the Brainiac ship into my LEGO DC collection. I think it fits in perfectly next to the Darkseid Invasion and the Lex Luthor mech. So very happy with that. And then we have my second most anticipated set out of the haul, the Corvis GL Attack set, and I'm going to take down the Black Panther Dragonflyer to make space for it, and I think this completes the display a lot better than the Dragonflyer. It's a cool set, but definitely not as cool as this one that I have in it now, and we're going to have to move the Dragonflyer down a shelf, so I just put it next to the Black Panther War on the Water set. This is kind of my shelf where I put a lot of the Marvel sets I don't really care about, but I'm very happy with this. We also added Falcon to the Endgame display too, which I thought was a nice touch. And then now we're going to move this Millennium Falcon microfighter over next to the UCS Millennium Falcon. So we kind of have like the really tiny one and then the massive Millennium Falcon here. I also moved the Tatooine homestead next to the Tusken Raider hut because I thought that looked cool. And now we're going to swap out our Bad Batch attack shuttles, as my original one is very scratched up. So now we have this new one that is much less scratched and in much better condition, so I was very happy to get that. And now we have some Bad Batch minifigures posed around the shuttle too, because I now have two sets of the Bad Batch minifigures. My original set is of course sitting in my Clone Wars shadow box, but now we have one to go with the set too. And then we also did get an extra Clone Trooper command station, so I've just kind of posed that in the background of my UCS Venator display. So not the coolest set, but pretty cool to have on display. And then here are some other minifigures that I'm going to try and integrate into my LEGO collection. So first off, we've got the Dragon CMF. I thought this would be really funny to have with the Lion Knight Castle. We've also got the Scout Trooper, who is displayed with my Battle of Endor display. We've got Grief Karga and this Klatooinian Raider by my Mandalorian display. And then here is everything that I couldn't really find space for in my collection, so I'll probably end up giving it back to my brother or just putting it in the bin. And then we also have another haul today from Walmart. I'm going to be organizing my LEGO instructions today too. So we've got some Sterilite bins, and we're going to try and make it easier to flip through my instructions. Here's what the finished product looks like. We have everything sorted by theme. We have Star Wars and Harry Potter. The first one I showed y'all was Creator and Ideas, and I am very happy with this. It makes it a lot easier to find LEGO instructions, so it actually kind of makes it worth saving them since I'll be able to use them now, and they're very organized under my bed, so very happy with that. It was something that was like long overdue that I kept meaning to actually do, was organize my LEGO instructions, and now we have, so I'm very happy with that. And it's always fun to kind of dig through old LEGO sets and see what you can salvage, so I had a lot of fun making this video, and I think every set that I was able to salvage definitely made a good addition to the LEGO collection, so let me know what y'all thought of the haul, but that's all for today. See y'all in the next one. Peace out. Bye.